Morning.
Hi, Janice. What's up?
Well, I'd just wondered, if you could tell me out yet about our Leanne. Well, you said you'd think about giving her a job here with us.
Right, you're Leanne.
Only I was wondering, when? Because she's been nagging me non-stop to ask you again.
Right, well, the thing is, Janice, we're not going to be in a position to take on any more machinists.
What, not even one?
Not for the foreseeable future, really. There's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. It's supply and demand.
Well, haven't you got out else then? I mean, she's that keen. She'd start off sweeping floors if she could only get a chance.
Has she not had any luck elsewhere?
Not for one to try, and I promise you. Oh, there's no around, is there, for young uns?
Well, Mike did mention to me about taking on a cleaner.
Yeah?
Well, cleaner, general dog's body.
Well, that's her then. Or she'd make a smashing little cleaner. I tell you, you want to see her bedroom. She keeps that stereo spotless. CDs all stacked up nice. And clothes folded neat and tidy. She shows me up rotten.
Well, I suppose we could think about giving her a trial.
Give who a try?
Janice's daughter as a cleaner.
Hey?
Well, you did say, Mike.
Honest, Mr. Baldwin, she's a really hard grafter.
Is she?
And we do need somebody, don't we?
Yeah, somebody good, yeah.
Well, why don't we give her a month's trial? Say, what, $2.80 an hour?
Oh, now, just a minute, hang about it.
Oh, please, Mr. Baldwin, will you give her a chance? She'll be ever so good. I'll make sure she is.
All right. On my terms, a week's trial, $1.80 an hour.
Mike?
That's the offer. Take it or leave it.
So when can she start?
So what's the most you've ever drunk in one go then, Mickey?
10 pints lager, half a bottle of vodka.
What? 10 pints and all half a bottle of vodka?
Yeah, last Saturday, didn't I? You did, yeah?
Bet you were sick after that.
Nah, he was sick, weren't you, sick boy?
Shut up. Oh, you weren't?
Man went ballistic. It was her vodka.
So weren't you sick after all that then?
Felt randy, didn't I?
What, after you drank all that?
I feel randy now, in case you want to know.
Oh yeah? Why is that then?
Because you got mucky mind. She went asking you, sick boy. Get off me, you. Get off yourself. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
come on!
Hey, get off me, Toya! What is going on in here?
Nothing!
Turn that bleeding music off now! Right, you two, out.
Why? What for?
Because I won't have you using my house as a flaming pub, Toya. Come on, get out. And don't come back.
All right, keep your wig on.
Well, I'm going with him.
You stay right where you are, lady.
I want to go out!
And I want to slap your face.
See you later, Tony.
Where's our Leanne?
How should I know?
I said, where is our Leanne?
Upstairs!
Leanne! Come down here now! What have I told you about having flaming boys in house? Didn't I say?
We're only talking, you know. Yak! Yak!
Yeah?
Yak!
And how many of these have you had?
Only them.
I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes, can I?
I'm trying to wash my hair.
Yeah, and meanwhile, your little sister's sat down here having herself a drinking orgy.
You what? She means Mickey and Pete.
So what are you shouting at me for?
Because you shouldn't have let him in, Leanne. If you can't take control, what am I supposed to do? Lock you up in your bedrooms?
I'll lock myself in my bedroom.
You just get yourself sober. And you make sure them lads don't come back. I'm meeting your dad in town straight after work. So any more nonsense and you'll be flaming for it.
Yeah, well, I won't be here because I'm off out.
Oh, no, you're not. You need yourself an early night, so you're ready for work tomorrow.
You what?
That's what I came over to tell you. I've got your cleaning job in Baldwin's factory.
Cleaning?
Earning.
No.
No, not you back again.
Where's Toy?
Asleep, last I looked.
Well, tell her we've got something for her.
You're legless.
Got something for you too, Leanne.
Let us in and we'll show you.
Oh, get off.
Why your mum ain't in, is she?
She said that you're bad and I don't want no trouble.
Bring us some drink out here then.
Go on, Leanne.
Just a couple of tinnies.
Tell Toy to come down as well.
Shasta's back, didn't she?
Oh, all right then, but wait here. If she's still asleep, I'm not waking her up. Toya said that she's not feeling that well.
Give us a kiss, Leanne, eh?
Get off! I said get off! Toya! Toya! Don't you understand? Get off, I said! No! No! Get off! Why? You just get off me, will you? Get off! No, I don't want to kiss you.
Go on, go!
Come here!
Get off!
Leave it!
Get off!
I could kill you. Do you know that? I could kill you right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now you know what it feels like to be helpless, yeah? Sam, just let him go! Get on the phone, Leanne. Call the police. No, I can't. Look, Sam, I'm fine. Just look at me. I'm fine. Look! All right, get out. Come on.
Come on, Samantha.
What time will your sister be back?
Oh, she's in. She's upstairs asleep.
Well, I'll go and fetch her down then.
No, I don't want her to know. My own fault anyway.
No, it wasn't. What are you talking about?
Well, I gave in to him, didn't I?
Leanne, what do you mean?
I should have just got him the drinks. Just didn't want him to think I like my mum.
No fella has the right to force himself on you, no matter what's happened beforehand. Do you hear me?
Yeah, well, it was Ty's fault and all. She egged him on to start with.
Neither of you asked to be attacked, did you?
Yeah, well, I suppose we were a bit drunk, weren't they?
They made a choice, Leanne. The blame's on them, right?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, have you seen that? They're in me top and all. Oh.
Sam? Are you in there? Sam?
Come in.
What's the matter? What's happened?
One of the girls next door was just attacked by these two lads.
What?
I was out the back, I heard her scream, and I just managed to get them off her in time.
You did?
Yeah. Forgot all my judo, went mad, Des. I could have killed him.
Well, where are they now? Did you call the police?
No.
Well, why not?
Leanne didn't want me to.
Well, let me call them for you now.
Oh, no! No, you don't understand. I've got to tell you something. Something I thought I might have told you the other night. But you've got to promise me you won't breathe a word of it to anybody. I mean, anybody, Des.
So who was it, Sam? Someone you knew?
Oh, yeah. Someone the whole family knew. His name was Ian Phillips.
Who was he? A boyfriend?
I didn't have time for boyfriends. He was my tennis coach.
Your tennis coach?
Yeah. Tennis was practically my whole life then. Should be playing Grand Slams now, according to my dad's plan. Coached me himself since I was 6 years old. I was his little project.
So you were really good then?
Junior county champion, me. So that's when he got me this pro to train me up for the nationals.
This Phillips bloke?
Yeah. They used to play tournament doubles together before my dad had his knee smashed up. That's why he put all his ambition into me.
So, how did it happen, Sam?
When he knew what he could get away with. Golden opportunity, wasn't it? Private sessions. Plenty of excuses to get up close. And then there was massage. Oh yeah, I'd make the most of that. Just every time going a little bit further.
Why didn't you tell your dad?
I didn't know how to, Des. I could hardly say it to myself, never mind to my dad.
To your mum?
You don't know what my family's like. Anyhow, even after he raped me, they were still coming round for dinner. It was like I imagined the whole thing.
You're saying that he actually raped you?
Yes, Des, he raped me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't move, I could hardly breathe. He was so strong. So it always feels the same. When I lose control, I just seize up or I start lashing out. Do you wonder why I'm so weird now, do you?
Oh, Sam.
Because I am, aren't I? I can't help it.
You're not going to work like that.
Why not? These are my best clothes.
Because Baldwin's eyes will jump out the sockets.
Is he a dirty old man?
He will be if he takes one look at her.
Could be a good career move.
Well, I don't want to work in a factory anyway.
I'll tell you what you do want, lady. You want to bring some money into this house.
Like me.
You're a dog's body.
And what do you think you'll be managing director?
Yeah, well, I won't be walking around with a mop and bucket all day.
I get tips, I do all right.
You get yourself up them stairs and change into a nice skirt and cover that up.
It's an underwear factory. It'll be used to girls with big boobs.
I don't go to work with mine hanging out. Now do as you're told.
You're a maniac, you are.
I thought she looked all right.
What the hell is that?
It's a car. I bought it cheap.
You were robbed.
Oh, shut up.
It's a pile of junk. Look at the rust on that.
I'll soon get that off.
We're not keeping it away.
No chance. I'm going to flog this beauty on. Make a few bob.
Does it go?
It will when I've read the manual.
Get it out of sight.
Where do you want it? In the kitchen?
Round the corner, anywhere, as long as nobody knows it's ours.
Look, you'll be proud of this when I've finished it.
Oh, I've heard it all before, Les. You'll be tinkering about with it for weeks, then you'll end up flogging it for scrap.
I'd sell it now, it's scrap already.
You know, you're as bad as her.
Oh, here we are. One at nosy neighbours. 5 minutes, they'll all be out complaining.
What do you think?
I've never seen anything like it.
Right. And here's a tenner. Buy yourself something nice.
What's that?
Oh, it's another piece of Les Battersby's junk. Take no notice.
It's all right, funny people in this street.
Right, now don't overdo it, will you?
Overdo what? I'm only going round town.
And go in a cafe and get yourself something to eat.
I want a new top and a pair of shorts.
Well, there's no use buying new clothes at this stage.
I'll go mad if I have to wear this much longer.
And get a cab to antenatal, because I don't want you standing around waiting for buses.
You sound more like the midwife every day. She's always dishing out advice.
Yeah, well, take notice of her.
Why should I? She's only interested in babying it. She will get benefit of that.
You haven't said anything to her, have you?
Of course not. I'm not daft. Ta-ra.
Try.
Are you leaving that there?
Yeah. Any objections?
About half a dozen.
Well, keep them to yourself.
Satisfied?
As much as I'll ever be.
Well, she's out in her pyjamas and you're not bothered.
Toya, get in quick. Put some clothes on. And you get over there. I'll be in a minute.
Well, have you all had a good look?
If it's still here tomorrow, I'll bring council. They shift rubbish like this, free of charge.
Oh, get a life, love.
Thanks for helping me.
You're right now.
Oh, yeah. Good job you were there, though.
Shout a bit louder next time.
Next time, I'll give him a good kick.
Did you tell your mum and dad?
No, I don't want him to know. So you, keep your big gob shut.
About what?
She had a run-in with a couple of lads yesterday.
Where?
In the backyard.
I bet they came off worse.
Yeah, and so they should.
You knocked them out, didn't you?
Not exactly.
Oh, you didn't give them one of those world-famous looks of yours, did you?
Something like that.
That's them scarred for life.
Well, they won't be the only ones then, will they?
It's a residential area. It's not industrial.
Look, you've got a factory and a garage over there. You've got the 2 shops and a pub.
Yes, well, they're neighbourhood amenities and they're all licensed. They pay rates.
You've got no time for the working man, have you, love?
My husband worked all his life, but he never caused a nuisance in any street.
Repressed, was he?
No, he wasn't.
A barrel of laughs?
If he was here now, he'd tell you what to do with your dirty old junk.
Listen, when I finish this, darling, you'll be giving me your widow's pension for the ride in it.
I won't.
You're on a week's trial, do you understand that?
She does, yeah.
We'll expect you to pull your weight.
Oh, she will.
I've got a mouth of my own, you know.
No need to remind me.
Anything you need to know, just ask.
When's my break?
You haven't started yet.
Your dinner break is from 12:30 till 1:30. Your supervisor will organise your morning and afternoon rest periods. Tea and coffee are supplied by the management, or you can bring your own.
So, this is a new face on the payroll, is it?
Yes, this is Leanne Battersby, and she's raring to go.
So, what do you want me to do first?
Sally, have the girls had those new rolls up yet?
No, there's a couple more rolls to bring up.
Right, that's your first job. Sally will show you where the storeroom is.
Hang on, just a minute. She's cleaning stuff.
I know she is.
So give her a bottle of bleach and a floor cloth. That's what she's here for.
Mike, we've only just opened. Nothing's dirty yet.
Well, I wouldn't eat my dinner off this floor, would you?
Depends how hungry I was. Shut it, Leanne.
Who asked?
Look, cleaning staff clean. I don't want my machinist scrubbing the toilet bowls.
All right, fair point. Janice, can you find Leanne a new overall, apron and some rubber gloves?
Okie dokie.
Rubber gloves.
Hygiene regulations.
Come on. He wants me on my knees. He can have you swinging from the chandelier if he likes, as long as you earn it.
Oh, great job this is.
Yeah, and you better make the most of it.
You all right?
I'm fine.
You should have come and stayed with me.
I'm all right.
Do you want to come round tonight?
No, I don't. Look, I hate talking about it. I said what I said and that's it, right?
It isn't, though.
Just forget it, Des. Leave it alone. I told you nothing, all right?
This tea is horrible.
I know. How Leanne made it.
Did you boil the water?
Well, of course I did. What'd you take me for?
I'm gonna make another one.
Oh, please yourself.
Am I supposed to drink out of this?
Yeah?
But you haven't washed it.
Oh, am I supposed to wash the cups?
Yes, you are.
Well, no one told me.
You make the tea, right? You pour it. We drink it, then you wash the cups and have them ready for next time, all right?
Well, no one said.
They didn't, Mr. Baldwin. She's new. She needs things explained.
Oh, and do I have to explain how to mop a floor?
I've done the floor.
You started well, Leanne. That bit over there's clean.
I've done it all.
Did you wring the mop out? Did you change the water?
You didn't say.
Haven't you got any brains?
Sam, I'm worried about you.
Don't be.
Give us a pint, Alec. Make it ice cold.
No.
What?
I'm afraid my licence isn't recognised on the Costa del Sol.
Pardon?
Well, that appears to be where you think you are.
I'm not with you.
Look, beer guts we welcome on these premises. We couldn't survive without them. But for the sake of decency and decorum, we insist they're kept covered.
I haven't got a beer gut.
Well, whatever you've got, get home and get a shirt on it.
I've been working all day and it's hot out there.
Les, just go home. I don't want another scene.
This is prejudice, this is.
We're not too struck on greasy jeans either, not at this time of night.
Oh, my mistake. I thought we were in a backstreet pub. It seems we've landed at the Ritz.
Look, if you want the Ritz, you go to the Ritz. If you want the Rovers, observe the dress code. Good evening to you, sir. Yes, madam.
How old would he have been?
61. Not a great age, is it?
No. You know, I'll remember next year. I'll take you out. We'll have a drink and raise a glass to him.
Oh, thanks, Des. Well, you can be very nice sometimes, very kind and sympathetic.
Bit like Derek.
Yeah.
Honest. She's worn out. Gone to bed early.
After one day's work?
She wants to be fresh for tomorrow. Oh, and thanks for giving her a chance.
Well, it's up to her to make the most of it.
Oh, don't you worry. She'll put her back into it. Hey, she's not done so bad so far, has she?
No, fine.
Are you satisfied?
Well, it's hardly a picture of sartorial elegance.
Look, you want my customer, don't you?
I suppose your attire's just about acceptable, considering the general decline in standards.
I'd like to see you wearing one of these.
Oh, don't worry, you won't.
Anyway, I'll have that pint now, and you can bring it over.
You used to think me and Gary were common.
No, really.
I've got a T-shirt similar to that.
Look, just see to his drink, will you? I might tip it over him. Hey, make sure he pays.
got a beer guts.
Sydney, it is got
120.
Cheers.
It's a shame you can't get a job, isn't it, Les?
How do you mean?
That spine injury stopping you from working.
Ah, well, it's social security, you see. They won't hear of me going back.
Yet you can repair cars all day long.
What's he supposed to do? Sit behind front door and wait for his gyro?
I've told them. I've said, come and see what I'm capable of. But they won't take the chance.
Who won't?
Employers. They'd be liable, you see. If I had a further injury, it could cost them thousands.
So you're going to stay on the dole all your life, sponging off the country?
Yeah, shame, innit?
Forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast.
Give it a rest, Leanne.
Now don't go wasting my precious time.
Janet,
Get your act
tell your daughter to
together,
belt
we
up,
could
will
be
you?
just
She's not harming anybody.
doing my head in.
Leave her alone.
Now look what you've done.
Well, you should get out of the way then, shouldn't you? Oh, no, really.
Are you trying to annoy me, lady, or what? Look, get away, okay?
Woo! It lasts forever. Friendship
Not good.
never
You're properly
ends.
rolled.
If you wanna be my lover.
Take to that floor, you can't even see where she's been.
Stop picking on her, Ida.
There, she's flaming useless. Look, stay to that floor.
Okay. Now you know how.
Give me that brush, you.
Say you can handle my
Oh,
love.
that's good,
Are
that
you
is.
for me?
That's very
I won't
impressive.
be hasty.
Takes two of you now, does it, to sweep a floor?
Ida, you are starting to sound like Baldwin.
I'm only trying to do my job.
So do it and let everybody else get on with theirs. And you, shape up.
I really want to take a seat. If you want to be my lover.
Give us a chip, Leanne.
Get lost.
Go on, give us a chip.
How charming that is. She slags me off all morning and then wants me chips.
Money's trying to save you for yourself.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, go on then. Don't bear
Ta.
grudges. Hey! Didn't say take them all.
Not good for your chips.
So why'd you want them then?
Oh, I've had my time. Yours is to come yet, look.
No, go on, have him if you want him.
No, I'm only kidding.
No, go on, take him. I've had enough anyway.
You take the biscuit, Ida.
No, I don't. I take fish and chips.
Not that again.
Oh, nice one. Hey, I could be a spice, don't me, you know.
I wish you were, love. It'd solve all our problems.
You must be making a bomb, that lot.
Yeah, more than us anyway. Hey, you're not doing so bad.
I'm glad you think so.
At least you're working.
Hey, look at this.
The rest is on to get out at the bottom. The top is high, so your roots are forgotten. Giving is good as long as you're getting. What's driving you is the vision I'm bidding. And I said, ooh, do you?
Lunch break. You joining us?
Sure.
I take you on in good faith. I give you a job, I pay your wages. And the minute my back's turned, you're doing comic turns in front of my buyer. And it's not funny!
It was Leanne's lunch break, Mike. It was just a bit unfortunate, that's all.
All right, get back to your work. I'll sort you out later. Don't you ever do that to me again.
Hey?
Undermine my authority in front of my staff. Casual junior staff at that.
Let's just get a couple of things straight, shall we? I'm your partner, not your employee, and I'll say what I like when I like.
Oh, no, you will not. Not in front of my staff. And definitely not when I've got important clients coming round. All right?
Pint, please, Alec.
I'll pay for that.
No, you won't.
Oh, please. Just as a sort of thank you, you know, for standing up for our Leanne.
There's really no need.
Yeah, well, thanks anyway. It's nice to see somebody stand up to Baldwin. Jumped up little squirt.
Hey, now hang on a minute, Janice. Mike and I are partners. I don't want him bad-mouthed.
Yeah. Well, he weren't wrong, you know, having a go at our Leanne.
All right. But he does have a point about the impression we make to clients when they walk in. Let's just say the matter's closed. Thanks for offering to buy me a drink. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Come on.
She's never cleaned this machine, not in all this world. It's full of thread and bits.
I
beg pardon, Ida?
I'm just saying there, Leanne. She's not cleaning these machines properly. I'm having to do it myself.
Well, it won't kill you.
I'm supposed to be here sewing knickers, not pulling bits of thread out. That's what your Leanne gets paid for. Have a good mind to tell Baldwin.
Look, she's just a kid. She's got to learn, same as you had.
What's to learn about cleaning? You either do it properly or give somebody else job.
Ida.
This is you I'm talking about.
Lay off her, OK?
Many a kid would be glad of her job.
Yeah, well, they can have it for all I care.
Leanne, when you've done the toilets, you can make a start on the windows. Come on, girls, that's the fire alarm. Come on, Ida.
Be a false alarm, they always are.
Well, the last one wasn't, was it? Come on.
Oh.
Don't run, Leanne.
Walk.
Right. Right, girls, don't disappear. I want everybody lined up.
We might as well go for a dinner. It's nearly time, anyway.
Ida, stop right where you are. I want to make sure everybody's here and nobody's inside.
What the hell's going on?
Smoke alarm went off.
Oh, God, not again. They can't do this to me again.
Mike, what are you doing?
Well, what do you think? I'm not going to stand down there when my factory burns down. I need this one. Can you smell anything?
No, not so far.
No, neither can I can't see anything wrong.
I'll try the toilets.
Go on then.
Mike! Here, that's what set the smoke alarm off. There's your fire.
Oh, well, we'll be in trouble, won't we? It's a false alarm. You got any idea who it is?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we haven't brought our bags, so why don't we just go across to our house?
Oh, yeah, it's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we do then?
All right, the picnic's over. You can all get back to work now.
What's happening?
Someone set the fire alarm off. Someone was smoking in the toilets.
Is that all it were?
What do you mean, is that all? It stopped production, didn't it? Now, come on, let's get back to work.
What did I tell you? False alarm. Bang was as bonus.
Do you know, I'll tell you what, I could have done without that. I nearly had a fit when I heard that alarm. All right, come on, who is it?
Leanne Battersby. She was supposed to be cleaning the toilets.
Are you sure?
Yep, no doubt about it.
Right, that's it. She's out.
You gonna sack her?
Me? No, I'm going to the pub. You hired her. You're the one that's going to sack her.
Chips.
Yeah, I'll take it. Keep an eye on them two, Gail.
The two lads? Why?
I won't swear to it, but I think I saw one of them writing on the table. I don't like that kind of thing. It's vandalism.
It'll be a doddle.
I said yeah if she's on her own.
If she's not, we'll wait until she is.
Let's do it right as well, not just in and out with a packet of fags. Let's get a car.
Yeah, okay.
Come on then.
I was right. He was writing on my table.
Is it rude?
Oh, it's a map. It's like Coronation Street, come to think of it.
Oh, yeah.
Leanne, come in here, please.
Well, I'm just fetching these.
Now, please.
What's up?
What's going on? Just keep it going, Janice. I think we've had enough interruptions for one day.
Go on. Don't give her any cheek.
Shut the door. I think you know what this is about.
Oh, why are you always picking on me? I get the blame for everything round here.
What do you think you're being blamed for, Leanne? You know, don't you? You were smoking in the toilets.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Instead of getting on with your cleaning. I saw your fag ends on the floor, and I know they're yours because you're the only one who smokes them. That's what set the smoke alarm off. Oh, come on, Leanne.
No, it wasn't me.
I saw you running out when the smoke alarm went off.
Why are you always picking on me?
You're not being picked on. Oh, what's the use? It wouldn't be so bad if you owned up to it.
Ida Clough. She smokes in them toilets. It could have been her.
Right, that's it, Leanne. You don't give me any choice. You'll have to finish at the end of the week.
Oh, no, you're not sacking me. I'm leaving. You can stick your job. It stinks. And so does this place.
Hey, now, Leanne. She doesn't mean that.
Yeah, I do. I've had it with her. I'm going home.
She's only a kid. You didn't have to sack her.
Yes, I did.
Do you know something? You crack on to be right nice. You're just as bad as Baldwin.
Are we right then? Look, anyone's in apart from the old Dearden. Yeah, okay. Let's get on with it.
Evening. Oh, it's you two again.
Yeah, us again.
Regular customers. That's what we like to see.
Who's we?
Me and my daughter.
Where's she then? She in here?
Hey, don't you be so nosy. And get out of our stock room.
Nobody. Great.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Grandma. No one's gonna hurt you. Not unless you get naughty.
Get out of my shop.
I said don't be naughty. Dinner.
You're scum, you are. Doesn't take much guts to rob an old woman.
Don't wind us up, old bag.
I know your sort, I do. And leave them alone.
Shut up, Grandma. Hey, and we'll have you out of that pram you're riding.
Don't you touch me.
Don't argue. You come out with this chair, all right?
Damn it!
Grab these. Hurry up. Shut up. Come on, get it in. Shut up, Big. Go, leave it.
What's going on here?
It's those boys that robbed the shop. Oh, my God, what have they done to my mother?
Maureen!
What have they done?
No.
I'm all right. Don't get upset. I'm not hurt.
Maud, look, it's me.
Oh,
Martin, let's have a look at you, eh?
Maureen, ring the police, will you?
They pulled the phone out.
Well, let's just have a look at you, eh?
I'm all right. Just
Maureen,
help me up.
Maureen, go and ring the police over the road, eh? Use our house.
They've taken all sorts.
Oh, have you banged your head, haven't you?
It's all right. It's not just a scratch.
Maureen, are you going or what?
Yeah.
Shall we get you an ambulance?
I'm all right. I just want to take it home and put it to bed.
She must have bumped her head when she fell. Not badly, thank goodness. Could have been a lot worse. She's shaken more than anything.
Yeah, well, she would be.
I felt so angry. You know, the way they'd left her dumped there like an old sack of potatoes.
What did they take?
Oh, cigarettes, alcohol. They'll not catch them, you know. She hadn't got a clue who they were. And then when the police asked her to describe them, it was all very vague. I feel so guilty, Fred, for leaving her. You see, I don't think of my mother as being vulnerable.
No.
Because she's got such a mouth on her, hasn't she?
Yeah.
But I should, because she is. And she looks so helpless. It nearly broke my heart when I saw her just lying there.
So what have you done with her?
Well, she's at home. You know Mrs. Tyndall from next door? She's sitting with her. But you see, that's fraught with danger now, because she's now decided that she can't stand her.
Who?
My mother! She decided she can't stand Mrs. Tyndall. Well, I've told her it's just a temporary measure until I can get some permanent help. Either here or at home.
That's right.
And I can't close the shop, Fred.
No.
No, because people soon find somewhere else to go, don't they, for the bits and pieces when they can't rely on your opening hours.
First rule of shopkeeping.
And I'm not going to let her in here, not now. Well, not that she'd want to come in and... Mother!
Thank you very much. Ta-ta.
Take care.
You're supposed to be at home.
Oh, I've had enough of that damn silly Tyndall woman chuntering away about nout. What's this great tub of lard doing here?
I could sue him. I could take him to industrial tribunal for wrongful dismissal, couldn't I, Dad?
Yeah, only there's one little problem. It was you that did it.
Well,
She's right. Even if it was her. It's hardly a sacking offence, is it? Accidentally setting off the alarm.
what are you on about, even if?
Probably faulty anyway.
There are loads of notices all over the place about not smoking in bogs. She's no excuse.
She's new. She doesn't know her way round like you do, does she?
She can read.
Whose side are you on?
I bent over flaming backwards trying to persuade them to give her a job in first place. So don't you dare ask me whose side I'm on.
yeah, well, I didn't want to work in a knicker factory anyway.
And she's an ungrateful little piglet and all.
I'm not chucking my life away making knickers.
All right. And what marvellous profession are you planning on entering then, eh? Brain surgery? Quantity surveying?
Leave her alone.
You'll need more than a swimming certificate for that line of work, love.
I'm sick of you. She's always trying to crack on I'm thick. Look at her. She's always undermining my confidence.
1 week. That's all you had to behave. 1 lousy week. Then they would have took you on properly. But oh no, you have to show off and smoke. Well, yeah, I do crack on you thick, because you are.
I said leave her alone.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to work. Somebody has to keep you idle swines in the lap of flipping luxury.
You and your Alf doing out next Wednesday night.
Why?
Well, it's me and Alvira's ruby wedding anniversary.
Yes, I had heard.
Will you come?
We'd be delighted.
8 o'clock onwards.
Where is it?
Here.
Here?
Hey, is everybody invited, like?
Doors will be open.
Oh, cheers, Jack.
I thought you booked a nice hotel in Manchester.
Come on, who told you that?
You're Vera.
Ah, Audrey, let me get you this.
Thanks, Marty.
Hello, a pint, please, Jack. Listen, what are you doing tonight?
Oh, I am popular.
Do you fancy babysitting?
Yes, I can do. Are you going somewhere nice?
Well, actually...
Vera, can I have 2 orange juices, please?
well, no, I don't know, really. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Angie.
Hang on, Jack.
It is Angie, isn't it?
Yes, hello, Les.
Can I have a word?
What about?
In private. Right. What did you sack out Leanne for, exactly?
She knows why I sacked her.
Smoking in the bogs? Get lost. If they can't smoke in the bogs, where can they smoke?
She can smoke herself stupid wherever she likes in her own time, but not in mine.
You're all the same, you, aren't you?
Are we?
Renting on giving her a chance, then snatching it back the first time she puts her foot out of place. She's only a kid.
The first time? It's a wonder she's lasted this long. She hasn't had a foot in place since you walked through the door.
Oh, there's always a clever answer, isn't there? It doesn't matter my kids sat at home crying because of you.
Yeah, well, I doubt that somehow.
You want to watch yourself, you. You're not the only one round here that can make people cry. You little cow.
I thought you'd gone to lunch.
Yeah, well, I'm back. Janice, come in here. I want a word with you.
I'm having me dinner.
Now!
What's up?
Nothing.
What?
Right. I gave your Leanne a chance. She cocked it up. I didn't cock it up for her. She did it all on her own, okay?
I know.
He didn't want to give her a chance. If it'd been down to him, she wouldn't have come within 1,000,000 miles radius of this place. I gave her an opportunity, and she threw it away. And now I have to put up with your stupid husband coming up to me in public and telling me what a cow I am.
He didn't.
He did.
Well, I'm sorry about that. He does know, because I told him.
Yeah, well, you will be sorry. Because if it happens again, you'll be out of work and all.
Right.
Well, I did warn you. We're not a charity. We're not here to help the likes of them because that is exactly the sort of thanks you're going to get.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Did you get a good look at them?
Well, I give the police the best description I could. I don't know. 2 boys, terrible-looking thugs they were. One were fairish and the other one were dark. One had an earring. A cross. Can you believe it? A cross.
What about size, height?
Anyone looks big to me in this chair, and especially when they're threatening me on the floor down there.
Do you think they were school age?
Well, they weren't in uniform. They didn't give me the impression they were rushing off to do their own work.
Yeah, there's a couple of known troublemakers at the comp in the final year. Could just be them.
Do you know, I've been thinking of putting a notice, with my mother's description in the window, to see if anybody might come forward.
Good idea.
Well, I'd offer a reward if anyone could point them out, Ken.
Well, let's just hope they're caught.
Hey, did she take anything just now, that Battersby girl?
I don't think so.
Do you know you have to keep your eyes in the back of your head with them around?
She's more twitchy than I am.
Well, is it any wonder after what happened to you?
Here he is, then. Your young knight in shining armour. Now, what are you doing here, Maud?
And what are you doing here? I'm sure the lad could have found his own way.
I'm very pleased to see you, Ashley.
Now, don't go letting us down, Ashley.
Don't start undermining the boy before he's even begun.
Where shall I start?
You can start by telling anyone who's not here to make a purchase to shove off, because they're crowding the place out.
Right. All right, then I'll leave you to it, Ashley.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you very much. That's £4.35, please. I don't think you'll find things much different, Ashley.
Except that he won't have to stand in the shadow of that great side of beef for the next few days.
Yeah, let me pack those things for you.
Well, it's hardly worth it.
I insist.
Thank you.
One vehicle's bad enough out here. 2, me and Mrs. Bishop, we can't tolerate it.
Well, go out the back way, then.
That doesn't solve the problem of the noise. This is a residential area.
What? With a garage not 10 yards away? Or is that out of your range?
You don't need to be insulting.
Look, I'm getting sick of all this harassment. If I don't fix this car, I don't sell it. And if I don't sell it, it stays here. Get it?
All right, Percy?
Just had a right accident with a pint, knocked it all over myself. Anyway, how are you?
Okay.
I've been away for a few days, otherwise I'd have popped in to see you. How are you feeling after?
After what?
After what happened with those 2 lads.
I haven't said anything. Not to anyone.
You don't have to explain anything to me. Listen, pop next door and we'll have a coffee or something, right?
Is she after you or something?
Leave her alone, she's all right, her.
Hey, you know Mickey and Pete?
Yeah, what about them?
I reckon they were the ones that did the corner shop over. Attacked that old woman on wheels.
Attacked? I thought she was tipped out of a chair.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I heard her talking and I reckon it might have been them. Says she'd pay good money if they get caught. So we're thinking I might drop them in it.
You saw him then?
No, but I can say I did.
And what if they find out who grassed?
Who cares? They won't find out.
Well, you better hope so. Didn't think twice about what they did to that old biddy in the chair.
I can run fast.
Oh, don't be such a stupid little cow.
You want to get that reward, Leanne? And them 2 will be in jail.
Yeah, and you'll be in the hospital.
See you at bingo. Hey, Meg, if I'm late, will you save us a seat?
Yeah, right.
What are you up to tonight?
Nothing, as usual.
Well, you're quite welcome to join us, down at bingo. There'll be a few of us there and be a bit of a laugh for you.
Thanks, but I've got no one to look after kids now.
Hey, one of my 2 will babysit if they're paid.
Well, maybe another time.
Oh, well, suit yourself. You know where it is, though, if you change your mind.
Oh, is it knocking off time?
You bet.
Has Ida gone?
Yeah, she has, yeah.
Down.
Later, probably, yeah.
Great. Oh, where did you get to?
I've been to the Rovers. I had to meet someone.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye then.
He's great. He really is.
How much is she offering?
Dunno. She might be loaded.
It'll be 2 and 6 out of a widow's pension and a couple of boiled sweets.
Oh, she's not still on about that reward, is she?
Just because you didn't think of it. You're an idiot, you. Oh well, I'll be a rich idiot.
Hey, you don't want to go doing the police any favours, you know.
Them lads did knock that old lady about, you know, Les.
Yeah, well, that's her business. We don't want the police coming round here. That's just asking for trouble.
Got something to hide, have you?
I'm not stupid, you know. I'm not going to go to the cops myself. I'll tell that Maud, what's the name, who duffed her up so she can pass the information on. After she's given me the money, that is.
Oh, and they won't want to check it out or anything. They'll just arrest these lads and that'll be the end of it.
I've already told her.
Look, don't run her down for wanting to do the right thing. It's a first in this family.
Might be the last.
She's not doing it.
Dad?
Look, you make yourself known down the local nick, they'll never leave you alone.
I'll cut you in.
That's my larder. Hey, phone the police! You're nicking me larder! Leanne, try and get after it with me!
No
Hey!
way!
I'll have you too!
His back seems to have come good.
Does anybody know them? Does anyone know who they are? Got the number plate? I know the ruddy number plate!
There's no you can do, Les.
They're all blind when it comes to helping us, I suppose. They don't want to get involved. Broad daylight!
It were them, Mickey and Pete.
The same too.
I told you.
Can you swear to that?
5 and I might.
You'll do as you're told.
What? You mean help the cops?
That's exactly what I mean. They're thieving little swines.
Oh, it was a heap anyway, Dad. Forget about it.
I worked all day on that.
Look on the bright side, Les. They got it going for you.
Janice, phone 999.
That's emergencies only.
What do you think this is? Yeah, okay. Ta.
Now,
Not a sniff. I don't know what they do with the time, these coppers.
don't worry, love. You'll get it back.
Looking like what?
Well, it couldn't look any worse than it was when they nicked it.
Hey, you! I can do without the wisecracks this morning.
Shut up, you, and make your dad some breakfast while I get off to work.
What do you think I am, a slave who can get his own breakfast?
Jam.
Your dad, Leanne, has had a major shock. It won't break your back, you know, to make him a nice plate of bacon and eggs.
We ain't got any bacon and eggs.
Well, nip down Corrie shop and get some then.
And a pint of milk while you're at it.
You can get your own piggy milk.
I said shut it. And you, lady, don't start stirring. You're in enough trouble as it is.
What have I done?
Oh, apart from nick half my chocolates last night.
What chocolates?
These chocolates.
Oh, and them the ones I bought for you?
Yeah, they were, till she got her mucky hands on them.
I never touched your stinking chocolates.
Oh, yes, you did. She was stuffing them down a gob all the way through that late film last night.
You liar!
Don't you call me a liar.
I said shut it, the pair of you. And you, don't you touch my things in future. I'm going to work. Mwah. Let us know if you get that car back.
Yeah, I'll see you, Chum. I thought you were working at the cafe today.
Not till 12.
You shouldn't have eaten them chocolates, you know. Do you hear me?
Yeah, hear ya. I'm sorry, all right.
Oh, who's that?
Go and have a look.
Won't do you any harm to get off your backside for once in a while.
Hey, I'm the one working, don't forget.
Mr. Battersby?
Yeah?
DC Cody, Weatherfield CID. Don't mind if I come in, do you?
Found my car?
We found a car, sir. Yes.
Come in. And, is it mine?
Hard to tell, sir. I wondered if you might come down and identify it.
What about the two little scroats that nicked it? Have you got them and all?
Not exactly, sir. Not yet.
Why not? She gave you the names, didn't she?
You leave them to us, sir. If you could come with me and identify your vehicle.
Yeah, right. Look, I've got to go. Tell your mum if you get the chance. It's good news, this. To be honest, I never expected to get that larder back.
I know car upset a lot of folk stuck out there, but he had nearly finished it. Do you know, he worked so hard trying to get it something like.
If Toya recognised the lads.
That makes no difference, does it? They rob you and laugh at you these days.
We might be lucky.
Not us, love. Luck's not something that's followed our family around. Trouble. Now that's something we are familiar with. Had plenty of that in our time.
Yeah, we've all had some of that, Janice.
Folk take against us, Sal.
No.
Oh, they do. Take this pub thing. Ruby wedding job. We've had no invite.
Well, I don't think it's a formal invitation. I just think you just turn up.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's an open house.
Oh, well. Oh, I'll tell her we're late.
Hey, you better check first, though.
Are you going?
No, I'm a heck. Last thing I want to do right now is celebrate 40 years of marriage.
Yeah.
So that was your car, yeah?
Yeah, what's left of it. You didn't say they'd hit a brick wall.
I didn't want to alarm you unnecessarily. Might not have been yours.
It is mine. All that work. Spent hours outside on that.
And where did you say you bought it, sir?
Eh?
The larder, sir. Where did you buy it?
Oh, Sheffield, I think. Auction place.
Where exactly, sir?
Well, I don't know. What does it matter? The thing's in bits.
It would help us if we knew exactly where it was you bought it and how much it cost.
It would help us if you went out and picked the two tow rags up that nicked it.
Was the car insured, sir?
It wasn't in use.
So, no MOT either?
No.
Tax?
I've just said it wasn't in use. It was parked outside the house.
Do you know it's an offence to park a car on a highway without displaying a current road fund licence, sir?
What is all this evil? There's two snotty kids running around there who committed a real crime. Free as birds.
Do you have a bill of sale for the car, sir?
Bill of sale?
When you bought it, an invoice from the auction room?
Not on me, no.
But you do have one?
Yeah, somewhere.
And you can produce it?
Yeah, I can produce it.
Good. Because that car's been reported stolen?
Yeah, by me. That's why I'm here, isn't it?
No, sir, you misunderstand me. The car was reported stolen by someone else before it came into your possession. So, to eliminate you as a suspect for that crime, we really need to see that bill of sale.
Are you trying to say I nicked my own car?
According to our records, sir, the car belonged to a dealer called Simmons.
I don't know anything about that. I bought the car.
But you can't produce a bill of sale.
I've got all the documents.
Proves nothing.
This is diabolical.
Well, there's no sense in losing your temper, sir. We have to follow up all our leads.
But why would I pinch it? If I did pinch it, why would I come here and report it to you, stolen? And risk getting nicked? I'm not stupid, you know.
But you do have a record, sir.
Oh, that's what this is all about, is it? Give a dog a bad name. Well, great. The car goes from outside my own front door, and all you plonkers can do is sit here, fitting innocent people up to make your crime figures look better.
I think I'd calm down if I were you, sir.
Yeah, well, you're not me, are you? You're a plonker, and a pretty thick plonker at that.
OK. Book him.
What?
Possession of a stolen vehicle, failure to display a current tax disc, obstructing the police with their inquiries.
OK. I didn't have a disc. But I swear to God I didn't know that car was stolen.
So who did you get it from?
A mate. Kenny Chambers.
Kenny Chambers? And you thought it was Pucker?
He swore.
This puts you in an awkward spot, Les, old lad.
All right. I've got something else. Something you might be interested in.
Like?
Look, I didn't know that car was nicked.
You were saying?
The two lads who did the corner shop in Coronation Street. They're the same two who did the larder.
If you're having me on.
I'm not. You can ask our Toya. She recognised the description.
Toya, egg and beans, table 4, please.
Yeah, right. What's all this?
It's all right. They just want a word with you.
What do you mean? What about?
Something wrong?
Nothing wrong, sir. You just carry on as normal. Just want to chat with the young lady.
If she's involved with something, I do feel, as her employer, I have a right to know.
I'm not involved without. What are you talking about?
It's all right. You just sit down and we'll have a quiet word. If that's all right with you.
Oh, right. Would you like a cup of tea?
Just a word with the young lady.
Right.
Now then, Toya. Dad reckons you might have some information which could be useful to us.
About them lads.
Please, Mr. Battersby.
What two lads?
The ones who stole your dad's car.
I've already told you everything.
You didn't tell us they were involved in a robbery, though, did you?
What have you been saying?
Toya, I had no choice.
You told me to keep my mouth shut yesterday.
No, that's not exactly true. I just wasn't sure how...
It's okay. Let's not worry too much about that. Let's just concentrate on the robbery. Now then, Toyah, your dad seems to think you recognise the descriptions Mrs. Grimes gave of the two boys who attacked her. So, is it the same two who nicked your dad's car?
Yes?
DC Cody, Weatherfield CID. Can I have a word?
Is this about the robbery?
That's right. You want something?
I want to see your warrant card.
Of course.
That'll do.
And who might you be, then?
This is my assistant, Ashley Peacock. He's here to protect me, seeing as you lot never seem to be around when you're needed.
Well, you don't need protecting now. I'm a policeman.
Aye. Well, then, if you've something to say to me, you'd best start, because he stays right where he is.
Well, then what's going on?
This is a copper. They've come about the robbery.
We think we found the two that tried to rob you the other day. We've got them in custody. Wondered if you might come down and identify them.
You mean a line-up?
Well, we prefer to call it an identity parade this side of the Atlantic.
What, like a one-way mirror and all that?
Nothing so dramatic, I'm afraid. You'll be shown several people in a room and asked to identify anyone involved in the robbery.
Oh, that's no problem. Get my jacket, Ashley.
No, I'll go with you.
No, you will not. Ashley will go with me, and you can stop here and mind the shop. Or why are you standing there with your mouth open? I hope you've got some sort of conveyance.
Yes.
Good, because I'd look a fool driving this thing round the ring road.
Hiya!
You sure?
I was going to bring home a couple of frozen pizzas and a bottle of plum, but I've been in such a rush today, I can't tell you what's been going on. Because...
Listen, it
Oh,
doesn't
sorry,
matter to me.
sorry.
No, as long as I'm not putting you out. Are you sure? All right, then. No. Fine. Fine. No, I'll tell you what. Hold on a minute. Curly, do you mind?
I just want to know if you want a cup of tea.
Just leave me alone for 1 minute, please.
Sorry, don't want to be in the way.
Sorry about that. Yeah. No, I know it's a big step, but... No, I've made up my mind. Yeah, I just don't want to tell anyone just yet. All right, then. If you're sure... All right, I'll see you then. Thanks again. Bye.
Kettle's on.
Good.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were...
It's all right, it's all right.
Going somewhere?
Upstairs, if that's okay.
Fine, fine. Do you want me to bring your tea up when it's ready?
Just shout me down, I'll come down and get it.
Right.
So you identified them all right?
One you on the minute I clapped eyes on them.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
Well, you'd like to think so. But unless I'm very much mistaken, they'll be out on the streets again tomorrow, knocking hell out some other poor old pensioner.
Oh, surely not.
Well, I hope I'm wrong.
So, you'll have no trouble now, not with Ashley here.
That's right. Anyone tries out while I'm here, they'll wish they hadn't.
That's my lad.
Just these, then.
You can put your money away, Mrs. Battersby. These are on me.
Eh?
And these are for Toyah. If it hadn't been for her, them thieves would still be roaming the streets.
Toyah?
She recognised the description of them two lads and told the coppers. So you can put your money away, and I hope she enjoys them.
Oh, thanks.
50 quid on something I buy in good faith off a mate. I graft on it to try and make a few honest bob. And what do I end up with? Nout. In fact, it's worse than nout. I'm 50 down.
How come?
They rang the dealer up. He didn't want to know. He said I could keep it.
What are you complaining for, then? Because he had to pay to get it shifted.
Could have been worse. At least you didn't get done for tax.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Did what you wanted, didn't I?
I have to say, and I told you to keep your mouth shut.
What am I supposed to think, turning up at the cafe with half Weatherfield CID in tow?
Well, I think you did the right thing, love.
Can I have a chucky then?
No, you can't.
Hey!
Hey, you can get your mucky hands to yourself. They're mine.
Gonna have a go at this dish.
Hey, and I must tell you, saw that Mrs. Grimes earlier. She said she's very grateful for what you did.
Not grateful enough to give us out, though, was she?
No, but you know what they say? You don't get your reward on this earth, you get it in heaven.
You what?
The whole thing's gonna cook.
You Zoe?
Who wants to know?
I'm Leanne. Live next door but one. Could you lend us a fag?
Are you alright? Indigestion.
Are you sure?
It's not due well next week.
You gonna call it?
I'm not.
Oh, you gotta call it summer.
Piggy nuisance, that'll do.
Oi, piggy nuisance, come here. Oi, piggy nuisance, eat your tea.
Do you want a topper?
Yeah, go on then. Are you still getting that pay?
Well, kind of. It's moved round a bit now. Do you want a fag?
Yeah, go on then. So come on, seriously, what are you gonna call it?
I told you I'm not. I'm not keeping it.
So what you do with it then?
Selling it.
Yeah, right, you liar.
Who to? You want to say out? Who to? Gary and Judy. It's a secret.
Nah, you're lying.
2,000 quid?
2,000?
I'm only telling you because I'm drunk. You better not tell anyone.
No, I won't. 2,000 quid?
Good, innit? Is that vodka?
No, it's mineral water with a hint of lemon.
Give us some then.
This is our toy, by the way.
Hiya. So what are you talking about?
Now?
Can I have some?
Get yourself a glass.
You haven't to tell your mum, your dad, not her, not anyone, right?
Right. Yeah, of course I won't. I'm gonna have loads of babies, me.
I'm not.
I'm gonna have at least 5.
I'm having dogs, me.
And they're all gonna be by different men.
I'm gonna have a Rottweiler, a German Shepherd. No, 2 German Shepherds. A Bull Mastiff and Shih Tzu.
What are you gonna call them?
Rottweiler I'll call Buster. German Shepherd's Compo and Dennis. Bull Mastiff I'll call Jasper. And the Shih Tzu I'm gonna call him William.
All right.
If Samantha's getting an extra £1.50 an hour, I want an extra £1.50 an hour.
You're only part-time.
I don't care. I've been here longer than she has.
I don't like your tone.
I want the same as her, or I'm walking out of here. And it's no skin off my nose, mate. There's a job going down the Flying Horse, and they pay £5 an hour.
All right, have another £1.50 an hour. Take the food out of my mouth while you're at it.
Is Judy Mallet in here?
See, out, you're underage.
Judy, you've got to come, Zoe's gone into labour and the baby's coming.
She can't have it, it's too early.
It's coming again.
Just try and stand up, come on, that's it.
Zoe, are you okay? Have you been drinking? You stupid little cow! Drinking and smoking! How dare you! How dare you! You found an ambulance?
No. I'll do it.
Zoe! Everything's gonna be okay. You'll be fine. Everything's gonna be all right.
We're taking her off to get registered today.
What's that?
It's what you have to do to get a birth certificate.
Ah, so you've picked a name for her now, have you? She's not just a pig in nuisance.
Well, what they've picked. They want to call her Katie.
Katie? Oh.
Katie Mallet she'll be.
Are they allowed to do that, though?
And do what they like.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's what you wanted, isn't it?
You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course I haven't.
You mustn't.
I haven't told anyone. I wonder what they'll tell her. I mean, she's got to know something someday, hasn't she?
Dunno.
Well, if your name's on the birth certificate, she could turn up on your doorstep when she's 18.
No.
Oh, come off, of course she could. She could try and trace you. Adopted kids do that, don't they?
You'll have to go now.
Right.
Hello?
I just came to see Zoe's baby, but I'm going now. See you then, Zoe.
See ya.
Well, this is boring, isn't it?
It's better than being served by that slag bag in Rovers.
Depends. She could have her hands all over you, or less for all you know.
Do you want more tea?
No, Tar.
We're fed up of boring tea.
Well, do you want coffee?
No, we want a drink with a proper drink in it.
Well, get her off to the pub then.
Just shut up about drink, will you? And about my les.
Hey, missus, can we bring us own bottles in here?
You are?
You know, like they do at places that don't have a licence.
Oh, I've no idea. Don't ask me. I'm just a mere minion here, me.
Hey, what's your line on Rovers? Do you still go in there?
Well, Lord, yes, I do. I'll be there this very minute if the time when we all...
Did you hear that?
Look, we've promised Sally.
I know, and we've made a stand. And I'm going to make another stand. Do you fancy a Swifty? Sorry, love, but when needs must.
Hey, no, come on. I didn't mean go now.
Oh, to hell with it. Hey, will you wait for me?
Oh, so.
Oh.
What are you lot doing back?
Well, we come for a drink.
Oh.
Yes, ladies. Now, your usual, is it?
Aye, and soon as.
My pleasure.
Hey, but don't get us wrong. We haven't changed what we think.
And I bear no grudges.
She's not here any road.
Have you sacked her then?
If you're referring to Mrs. Horrocks, she's on the evening shift today, but I'm sure we can all live in.
Leanne. Oh, hiya. Where you going? I'm just going shopping for my mum. We just come back from registry office. Look at him, showing her off. I can't take much more of this. Yeah, well, you won't have to soon, will you? I have to keep telling myself, I mean, I can have another baby, can't I? And at least I'm getting a load of money for her.
You should spend some of it. Cheer yourself up. Hey, we could go out tonight, couldn't we, and get blasted?
Don't give me it yet, though.
Well, tell them that you want some up front. Come on, they've got your baby, haven't they?
I'm not surprised you can't face a proper breakfast. State you came home in last night. Les, tell her, will you?
Tell her what?
Coming home bladdered, waking all house up.
It weren't that late.
Oh, only 3:30. Who were you out with till that time, any road? Hey, you should be doing something with these. Never mind leaving it to me. Do you know, you're flaming useless, Purrier.
I hope you're going to shift that heap of junk.
Hey, some bike parts I got off a car boot sale. They'll be as good as new when I've done them up.
I didn't ask you what they were. I asked you how soon you could get shot of it.
Hey, they're not harming anybody.
The flaming eyesore stood there. Not to mention a booby trap. Any poor old soul could easily trip over that.
What? Like you mean?
Nice manners you teach your kids.
Hey, there's no wrong with my family.
No, now that shipping you all off to Australia wouldn't cure.
Charming. Who's got nice flaming manners now?
Sally, come on. Come with me to the Rovers.
It's not my birthday.
Yes, it is.
Rita, you know I don't go in there.
Not with his fancy piece, preening herself behind bar like Lady Mug.
You keep your nose out. I've had one run-in with your family today, and that's more than enough for anybody. It's all right. Trust your Aunt Rita.
Somebody better watch out that her nasty little games don't rebound on her with a vengeance.
Big mistake if you've got Shutter Blondie. In my view, she was an asset.
In your view, out's an asset if it's under 90 and wears a skirt.
Oh.
Well done, Vera, love.
They're driving me mad.
So why stick it then?
Well, I can't go till I've got my money, can I?
Well, then tell them that you want it, it's yours.
Yeah. She's not even 2 weeks old yet, though.
Who?
The baby pillock. Shannon Jade.
Thought it were Katie or something.
Well, yeah, it is. Right, let's go. Jude, I'm off. I'll see you later.
Oh, you went out?
That's right.
Recovered then, have we? You don't know when she's well off that now.
I can't stand this any longer.
What's she done now?
She keeps giving me digs about Katie not being mine. We had another row and midwife walked through in the middle of it.
She didn't hear anything, did she?
Not that she was supposed to know. But it's getting harder to take.
She's an ungrateful little piece. Don't let her bug you.
Chica can put up with them, used to that. But I'm just so worried that she's going to change her mind.
Oh, she won't do that. She's not that daft. She wants the cash. She don't want to get stuck with a kid.
You don't see the way she looks at Katie. You can't fight nature, Gary.
So what are you saying? That we give Katie back to her and let her get on with it?
No. That we give Zoe the money and ask her to go. Sooner rather than later. Or else it'll be too late.
That or what?
Undecided yet.
I suppose it's an honest answer.
Rita, you're not dashing off straight after we close, are you?
No. Why?
Well, there's something I want to talk to you about, only I don't want to do it with people in the shop. Oh, Lord, her sister's here now.
You could have waited.
Oh, can you lend us some money? I'll pay back next week.
So is the same.
Yeah, well, you've got a job. I do send you if I had one.
Hello, Sally, love.
I'm going to treat myself to a newspaper, I don't care.
You do right.
Because you know what he's doing now, don't you?
No.
He's only gone on holiday to the Canaries.
With his lady friend?
Oh, he has to take her. She's the one who's paying.
Well, shall I tell you something? I think he's the silliest man on this earth. I mean, when I look at you and I look at that trollop he's gone off with, I think he's taken leave of his senses.
Here, here.
Thanks, but he can't be all that silly. He's the one who's going to be lying on a beach, isn't he?
Shall I come across later and we'll have a real moan about him?
Yeah, whenever you like, because I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
See you later.
Bye. Right, now, come on, you. You've got me worried. What do you want to talk to me about?
Later.
Well, is it personal? Financial? No? Beauty tips. You think this outfit clashes with Sunday supplement?
These and 20 ciggies.
That are for me. Only she's paying.
By the way, Zoe, me and Gary were talking earlier and we think we're all right with elf visitor now. I mean, they've accepted that Gary's the father and, well, they think that Katie's been well looked after. Don't you think, Gary?
I do, yeah.
So, what we thought were, rather than keep you hanging around, we'll give you the money, like we promised, and then you can take off whenever you like. I mean, you want to get on with the rest of your life, don't you? You don't want to be stuck here with us longer than necessary.
Well, will I be able to come back and see you?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it is your... Of course you can.
So, shall we do that then? Give you the money now? Gary?
Oh, yeah. Right. Here we are, Zoe. £2,000. All in 20s. So that means 100 of them.
I know we've given you bits and pieces as we've gone along, but... Well, you've been so good, we thought we'd give you the whole £2,000 as a bit of a bonus for you.
What are you going to do with it?
That's Zoe's business.
I know. Look after yourself, won't you? Don't go flashing it about.
Well, she won't. She's smarter than that. So have you thought any more where you're going to go?
Well, not really. I suppose I've got used to living here.
And we've got used to having you, but... Well, the deal is... You know what the deal is.
But I will be able to come back just sometimes and see you.
Of course you will.
Okay. Well, thanks. Oh, yeah. Look what I've got. Where'd you get that from? From them. I told you it's what they paid me for Katie.
Hiya.
Oi, me and Zoe are talking. It's stuff you're not old enough for.
What sort of stuff?
Just get lost, will you?
Yeah, all right. But don't ask me to lend you any money again.
Don't worry, I won't.
How much did you owe her?
12 quid she owes me.
Here. Right, now get lost. I said get lost. Thanks.
Of course, now they want rid of me. It's like, here's your money and when are you going?
So when are you going?
Hi, Judy. Oh, can I have another little beam?
Of course you can.
Isn't she lovely? Oh. And she's like the father, is she? Whoever he is.
Can I tell you something, Audrey? But you've got to promise you won't tell anyone.
Of course I won't, no.
Well, I think you've already guessed, haven't you? Who the father is. It's Gary.
Oh.
Now, don't breathe a word.
Of course I won't, no. Do you know, I think you're very brave, Judy. So what happens now? I mean, the mother's going to go on living with you, is she?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Going to take each day as it comes.
You have to, don't you? I mean, there's no rule book for this sort of situation, is there?
Right, well, best get on. Don't like to keep her out too long.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Did he turn that down? She's just gone off. Just as went round corner.
Oh, good. Do you want a cup of tea?
Please. Oh, I best tell you. I told Audrey Roberts that you were the father.
No, I know she'd been guessing.
Yeah, well, she were guessing again, so I thought, right, lady. I swore her to silence and I said, yeah, you're right. Gary is the father.
You swore Audrey Roberts to silence.
Exactly. So she's going to tell everyone, isn't she? which is what we want.
Do we? Yeah, I suppose we do. It's not going to do my reputation much good, though, is it? Some of the women are going to want to lynch me.
Yeah, well, they might at first. But then they'll think, no, because you're doing the right thing. You're facing up to your responsibilities.
Oh, we don't live to regret this.
We won't. Gary. Of course we won't.
It's frightening. I'm waking up in the night and I'm sweating over this. I am frightened, Jude.
Well, you've no need to be. This is the worst part. Then Zoe'll go and people get fed up talking about it. Then it'll be like she's just ours.
Do you think?
I know. Because it feels like that to me already. She's mine. Mine and yours. Hiya.
Hi. I'm going out with Leanne tonight. It's all right, innit?
Yeah.
Do you want some dinner?
No, I'm all right, thanks. I'll get some later. Oh, and, you know we were talking about me going?
Yeah.
Well, I've made up my mind. I'm going to go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I think it's best that way. I don't have to keep seeing her.
Well, do you want me to do some washing or ironing for you?
No, I'm all right, thanks. Is it okay if I have a bath?
Yeah, should be enough hot water.
And neither of us even asked where she's going. Why? Because we don't care. Could be the next street, could be Timbuktu, anywhere. As long as she's out of here, we don't have to watch her sneaking a look at her own baby. What time are you going to your mates?
Just said later on tonight.
I'll give you a lift, all right?
Yeah, thanks.
How well do you know these so-called mates?
As well as you can know anyone, really.
Because when you've got money, people crack on the mates when they're not.
I don't know I've got it. Well, they don't know how much I've got.
What are you going to do? In the future?
Don't know.
Well, you could use some of that money to make yourself a future.
How?
Well, you could go to college for a start, help you find a job.
I hated school.
Well, just because you were thick at school doesn't mean you don't get a second chance.
Who said I was thick? I just didn't like it. Anyhow, you sound like me dad or something. Why are you bothered?
Because I'm bothered. Because I care about what happens to you.
No, you don't. You just feel guilty because of what you're doing. And if you thought it was going to be all right, it'd make you feel better, wouldn't it?
Can't believe it. Is Zoe really off?
Well, I'm giving her a lift to her mates in a bit.
It's going to be our first night as a proper family. Me, you and Katie. I'm going to pack in my job at the Rovers and the arcade. I want to spend all my time with her, Gary.
Hang on. If you pack your jobs in, then we're going to be living off my wage.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a young baby, and young babies cost money. And we've got the loan to pay off.
Well, I'll get another job in a couple of months.
How do you know there's going to be jobs then?
Well, there is, isn't there? If you're not fussy about what you do.
Hey, up.
Hiya.
Where have you been?
Next door but one, that's where I live. Hiya.
It's just that we haven't seen you around.
Well, I haven't been anywhere.
Fancy a pint at dinner?
I'd love one, but I've got to get things for, for Nipper.
Oh, they've got you well shackled. How is the young'un?
She's beautiful. Oh, she really is. She's bonny.
Doesn't it keep you awake?
Well, yeah, but it's part and parcel, isn't it?
Yeah, well, don't worry. The older they get, the quieter they become. Don't they, Janice?
I'll see you. See you.
See ya.
There you go.
What?
That is a smitten man.
Smitten?
He's the father of that girl's kiddie. It's written all over his face.
Come on. Brilliant night. Yeah, them lads were all right. Bit on the young side for me, though. I like them more mature and with bigger... Bigger what? Bigger wallets is what I was going to say, you and your dirty mind. Hey, there's no reason why we couldn't do it again. You could come over once you've moved. I can't, really. Well, all right then, we can meet up in town.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna miss Katie.
Shannon Jade.
I thought her name was Katie.
Her real name's Shannon. Isn't it Shannon? Hey? Do you want to hold her?
I've never held one before. Oh, look at her, she's tiny.
They are.
Oh. Oh, look at her, she's lovely. I'd like a baby of my own one day. Never had anything of my own. So, aren't you gonna miss her?
Nah. Well, I thought I wouldn't, but, well, now I'm going, I'm a bit confused. Here, give me.
Well, why don't you take the money? And take Shannon?
I can't, Leanne, I promised him.
Promised? Why should you promise him? Mallet's out.
I've taken money off him now.
Right, so, yeah, you've taken the money. It's their word against yours.
Yeah, and Gary's registered as a dad.
Yeah, and you're registered as a mum.
They come after me.
So what if they did? Eh? What could they do?
No.
We were only upstairs 5 minutes, and when I came down, they'd gone.
Hey, what's up?
Zoe and Katie, she's gone and taken Katie with her.
Oh, no, she wouldn't have gone and left her cot. Is her bag upstairs?
Yeah, but she wouldn't take that, would she? Not if she were doing a runner. Go after her, Gary.
Well, go after her where? And if I could find her, what could I do?
Katie.
What is it?
Judy thought that you'd,
What? Run off?
yeah.
Thanks. I was just saying to her to Leanne, actually.
You all set?
Yeah,
Is that all you've got?
that's what I came with.
Do you want a minute on your own?
Could I?
Of course.
Gary.
Just give her a minute. Not going to do anything stupid. You can watch her from here if you like.
It's not that. I just don't want to give any more time to change her mind.
Right then, Shannon Jade. I have to go now. I don't want you to think I don't love you, because I do. It's just that I can't look after you. I got you this. It ain't out much, but every time you play with it, you might think of me. I really do have to go now. Be a good little girl, won't you? You will look after her, won't you?
Of course.
Right. I'll see you then.
See you. How'd it go?
It was all right, yeah. Yeah, a minute's place is all right. Well, at least she's off the streets, and with our money, she should stay like that, eh?
How was she?
Hey?
Zoe, when you left her?
Well, she was fine. She was fine, yeah. Well, she's a kid, isn't she? They don't stay down for long. She'll get over it. Don't worry about her, eh? Give her here. Oh, have you seen her arms going? Yeah. You know, I think she's got natural rhythm.
Gary.
Hey, she's got the makings of a good drummer. It'd be good, that. A band fronted by a female drummer.
Well, she's got the right name for it.
Katie Mallet. Yeah. I'll try her on Kate later.
My daughter's going to do better than a drummer.
Our daughter?
Yeah. Our daughter.
I'll do, love. Can we have a look round?
Well, it's viewing by appointment only.
Oh, but we're neighbours, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not as if we're strangers who are going to mug you. I want your engagement ring.
Will you belt up the pair of you? Whatever will the lady think of us?
Well, I'm afraid it's not very convenient.
A quick butcher's will suffice.
Aye, come on.
Hey, who's Val Doonican?
He is a singer, and a very tuneful singer. Not like that senseless noise you inflict on us. And will you please stop doing that? You break the springs.
Hey, this isn't one of those funny ones, is it? Only heard you got done for growing pot.
This is one of Derek, my late husband's favourite plants. It's a peace lily. And we did not get done. It was just some ridiculous practical joke on somebody's part. Now, if you're not interested in buying the house, I'd be very glad if you'd please leave.
We'll have to have a look round upstairs before we make our final decision. Hey, Jan?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, now how many bedrooms did you say I had? Just the 2? Well, that's OK, because the girls share, you see.
Hey, you won't mind that sheepskin rug. Better than that manky old thing I've got. Yeah, but it's dead sexy wriggling your bare toes on it.
That bathroom cabinet would come in handy. And that little table in the conservatory, do for putting the bedroom. Tell you, naked.
Look, for the last time, it's the house that's for sale, not the content. Oh, give me that. Oh, Fred, how lovely. Oh, do come in. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave now. Mr. Elliot is a genuine buyer, and he's got an appointment.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
He's a genuine buyer, not riffraff like us, I suppose.
Knock it off, Leanne. Thank you for showing us round. It's really very nice.
Aye. Well, a bit too mimsy for us. Sorry to have took up your time. Come on, you two.
Try.
Well, I've heard of warm welcomes, but that puts cherry on cake.
I'm sorry, Fred. I had to tell them that tale to get rid of them. They're a nightmare.
Well, as it happens, it's not a tale I've come to view.
What now?
Well, if it's not convenient...
Oh, no, it's not.
No, you look a bit mithered. Tell you what, I'll come round tomorrow afternoon and you can do me the grand tour then. Will that suit?
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
School. Where else?
Not dressed like that, you're not.
What's wrong?
That is never less than 3 inches above the knee.
So?
So, it's not regulation.
Well, it's no different to everyone else's.
Liz! Will you tell her to put a different skirt on?
Why? What's wrong with it?
See? You're living in the past, Mum.
If she gets sent home, don't you blame me.
Hey, I can't tell her what to wear.
But you could back me up. Instead of opting out every time. Oh, I might have known you'd have been in here.
First today?
You liar.
Hey, can you lend us a £5?
Can I heck? I'm not working to keep you in ill, so think on.
Suit yourself.
Don't worry, I will.
Right, girls, there you go. Honey, don't tell Mike Baldwin.
Why, is it on expenses?
He has some very archaic ideas about fraternising with the workers. Thinks I should keep a discreet distance from the oinks.
I hope that don't mean me.
Or me?
I'll have you know I went to a very good school.
Oh, aye. Approved, was it?
She's heard it.
Yeah.
Do you know, that's the first time you've smiled today.
Doesn't do you any good, Sal, you know, keeping it all bottled up. Whatever it is.
Well, I'm surprised nobody saw the police car outside.
Yeah, well, we didn't like to ask.
Oh, you must have been biting your tongues all morning.
Well, we were. But is it trouble like?
Well, somebody seems to think I went round to her house while they were away, turned on all the taps in the bathroom and caused loads of damage.
Never.
Whose house can that be, I wonder?
Hey, did you?
I might have done.
Bayek.
Hey, good on you, Sal.
Yeah, well, it was good at the time. I'm in it up to my neck now.
Oh, don't worry, love. They'll probably just let you off with a caution.
think somebody wants a word. Is that your idea?
Zekka's like, I know nothing about it.
Well, I hope you're satisfied.
Wants to be ashamed.
Fancy going to police over a thing like that. It's her that wants locking up that fancy woman of yours.
Anyway, I'll try and talk her out of pressing charges.
That's kind of you.
Hiya.
Hi.
You know my boyfriend?
No.
Well, I've chucked him anyway. He's a big head.
Oh, why are you telling me?
I just thought you might be interested. You tall, you, aren't you?
Yeah, well, your mum used to hang me out on the washing line to dry when I was little.
Honest? You must think I'm daft. Do you go to Slammers?
Sometimes.
I go every Saturday.
Small world.
Yeah? I might see you there.
Come on, leave him alone, he's got work to do. It's a bit over the top, eh? Getting the police involved. Look, if Sally's decided to cause trouble, what's Natalie supposed to do? Turn the other cheek? There's two sides to every story. Sally isn't all sweetness and light like she's making out. And Natalie is, I suppose. Look, just keep your nose out, if you can, you know, staying in the same house. Who says I am? Well, aren't you? No, I'm staying at Angie's while Des is away. And then what? You're gonna move back in with Sally? I'm not planning to, but it doesn't stop me from feeling sorry for her. He's setting the police on her. What's that all about, eh?
You know that Chris? He's asked me out.
He hasn't. I thought he went out with Angie.
I'm telling you, Slammers, Saturday night.
What did he say?
Hey, you were dead keen.
Is he picking you up?
No, he said he'd meet me there. He don't want that Angie to find out, does he?